Well, today is Leap Day. That means we get a bonus day every 4 years, but it also leads to a lot of questions for a lot of people. Joining us tonight is Jacqueline McCleary. She's an observational cosmologist with Northeastern University. Thanks for being here.
Hello, thank you for having me, Terrence.
Hey, we're glad to have
Uh,
you on this Leap Day. How would you explain this to people? I know there's a lot of people who have a lot of questions every year. What is this? Why do we have it? What are your thoughts on just explaining it when you get that question?
so, to understand what a leap day is, we have to back up and understand what years are. Normally we're used to thinking of years as just being a 365-day period. But to an astronomer, a year is the time it takes for the Earth to make one complete orbit around the sun, to go 360 degrees around the sun. Um, as it happens, this takes about 365 days, but not exactly 365. 365 days, 0.24219, or about an extra 6 hours. People like round numbers, so we generally just ignore this. It would be very weird to once a year wish you happy Thursday and a quarter, or what have you. But this little quarter day adds up. So, a quarter day every year means every 4 years, the calendar year has shifted to being one day out of sync with the seasons. Another 100 years, the calendar year is just about a month out of sync with the seasons. 400 years, you have Christmas, a beautiful spring day. People are wearing coats to their 4th of July barbecues. And then, yeah, so there's all sorts of chaos. The addition of an extra year, excuse me, an extra day every 4 years or so keeps the calendar in sync with the seasons, which makes it easier for all of us.
Yeah, so if we didn't have this in place, it could just really throw a lot of things out of balance, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like I said, Christmas on a beautiful spring day. Um, uh, and it gets, yeah, I think it would make planning very hard. And we like order, we like whole numbers. So keeping the calendar in sync with the seasons makes life easier. Some religious holidays are also planned around seasonal events. So again, keeping those in sync makes life easier for those purposes as well.
Yeah, we've been running stories about this pretty much all day today, just kind of talking about some of the things involved with it. Is it fun for you to explain this to people?
Oh yeah, I love it. Um, I spend a lot of time thinking about orbits and stars and the motion of heavenly bodies about one another. And so it's fun that once every 4 years, everyone else is thinking about it too. And a something fun to think about is that Earth is not the only place where you might expect to have leap years or leap days. Um, a complete Martian year, for example, is 668.59 Martian days. That means that if they decide to just say, let's call it 668 days, every 5 years, they have to add 3 leap days to February, or whatever February is on Mars. Something similar would happen on Venus, except because the Venusian year is just a little bit shorter than the Venusian day. Every 12 years or so, they would have a negative leap day. So they would take off a day from Venusian February or whatever it is there.
All right, lastly, are there any fun ways that parents can maybe explain this to their kids or kind of create traditions around this day? I know we'll have to wait another 4 years, but hey, nothing wrong with planning early.
Well, you mean aside from teasing people who are born on leap years that they're only 4 years old?
Right.
Um, You know what? I haven't thought about this one. I think this is a great day to think about orbits and the solar system and have everyone draw models of the solar system and yeah, think more about orbits.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it and hope you have fun celebrating the day today.
Will do likewise.